Yes. Is there a lot of disturbance from my side, or my voice is clear?
It's clear, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Because I'm outside, I'm engaging the class from outside, so I just wanted to know. Fine. Okay, so in the previous class, we had started with module 3, in fact, uh, the customer relationship management, and in fact, I was explaining about in this particular module what are the three important things what we will be looking into. First one is that customer relationship management, second one is the supply chain management, and third one being the enterprise resource planning. Okay, so these are the three important things what we will be studying in module 3. Each one of its challenges, each one of its strengths, and the different phases which is required to carry out or to execute each one of these we will be looking into. So in fact, I had started with CRM, that is customer relationship management. So I think we were explaining, I mean, we were in this particular slide. So the application clusters in CRM. So I'll just continue from this point. So contact and account management is really helpful because CRM helps sales, marketing, and service professionals capture and track relevant data about everything, about past and planned contact with prospects and customers, and other business and life cycle events of customers as well. So data is very important with respect to customers, what they had purchased earlier in the past, and what they are browsing or what they are looking for in the future, and who are the different contacts through which we the company or the organization is able to get or increase their potential customers. So all this matters a lot, and data can be captured through various means and mechanisms, since information technology is used for all of those. So it could be the data collection could be from telephone, fax, email, websites, retail stores, kiosk, or even personal contact. So a CRM system provides sales representatives with the tools and data resources they need. Again, it is to support and operate and manage their sales activities and optimize cross and upselling. So optimizing the sales, from the perspective or the viewpoint of the organization is important. So it is necessary, to provide all those resources or all those, what to say, the data required to enhance the number of potential customers in the organization. So CRM also provides the means to check on a customer's account status and history before scheduling a sales call. I think for this particular point, I had in fact mentioned one example or scenario, just to get you people familiar with how the company will get notifications with respect to private employees or private sector employees when they will be getting appraisal or additional benefits or perks. So I had taken up the example of Diwali time or Christmas time. Yes, moving further, marketing and fulfillment. So the CRM system helped with direct marketing campaigns by automatic such tasks as qualifying leads for targeted marketing. So we know how important targeted marketing is. Scheduling and tracking mails, again, which is very important. Capturing and managing responses, analyzing the business value of campaign, fulfilling the responses and request. Next, moving further, customer service and support. A CRM system gives service representatives real-time access to the same database used by sales and marketing. Requests for service are created, assigned, and managed. So it is not sufficient just if the request is, created from the customer. It should be assigned to somebody, some representative exclusively, so that it can be resolved. It can be provided solution and managed as well further. So call center software routes calls to agents. This we all are familiar. Then help desk software provides service data and suggestions for solving problems. Sometimes, it's not necessary to call in person the call center or support executive team. It is sufficient if we browse through the website of the company, and if we are able to get the instant help through the chat or through some other links to resolve our problem, that would serve our purpose. For example, for example, if I take the laptop, HP laptop or any branded laptop, in fact, uh, you will have the online support system, present with you 24/7. If there is any recommended, new software update or new OS patch for your system, then definitely you will be notified well in advance, and you as a user, you will have the option and liberty of picking the time, date, time when you would like to install that particular new update or patch, right? So something of that kind. So help desk software itself provides service data, and sometimes during the installation process might be something will go wrong and the software installation will not be completed successfully. So if such abrupt interruption happens, then the chatbot, or the person who is actively engaged with you as a client in the online mode, they will post messages like, was the installation complete or not, or was the installation successful or not. And when you reply back saying that no, it was not successful, then they will list out some probable reason, what are the reasons, and they will ask you to pick any one, why you were not able to complete the installation process, whether the reason was any one of these enlisted below or enumerated below, right? So if whatever you have encountered in person, if it's not mentioned in any of the drop down list there, then you can have the option of checking others and typing exclusively or explicitly the reason, right? So all those facility or mechanisms are available now. So web-based self-service enables customers to access personalized support information. Yeah, next. Very important, from the perspective of again customer relationship management, retention and loyalty programs. So it generally costs 6 times more to sell to a new customer. This we all know, right? So it's very difficult to convince a new person. So for me, if randomly some student, some new student, if he or she comes down to me, and if he or she tries to impress, regarding the talent or capability what he or she is possessing, I might not believe, immediately. Had it been a case, if my student, maybe from your class or from your senior class or from your junior class, if they interact to me, I to some extent know what the caliber of the student is, and I have high chances of accepting what the student is offering to me. So I will know, right? So it's very difficult to tackle a new customer, right? So same thing holds good even for the company as well. So it costs almost 6 times more to sell to a new customer their products, and an unhappy customer will tell 8 to 10 others. This is definitely there. See, we human beings are designed in such a way that we don't share our happiness, we keep it only to ourselves, right? When we get into troubles, only then we see to it that we are informing to others also, right? So unhappiness will be spreaded or broadcasted more than the happiness, right? So an unhappy customer, the customer who is not happy, will definitely inform or intimate, his immediate close contacts. So that is how the propaganda or the promotion, sorry, the demotion of one particular product or brand happens or starts. Boosting customer retention by 5% can boost profits by 85%. So this is very important, right? So if you can retain customer by even 5%, that leads to a profit of overall 85%. So that is something nice. The odds of selling to an existing customer are 50% and a new one is only 15%. So you can see the statistics, okay? And this is not the statistics or the figures what they have taken based on only one customer or one product or one organization. It is a collective data, maybe collected cumulatively from various companies, okay, or through surveys. So about 70% of customers will do business with the company again if a problem is quickly taken care of, right? So how quick the response was, how attentive the respondent was to our problems or queries, that is more important. Enhancing and optimizing customer retention and loyalty is the primary objective of customer relationship management. So this is important. Enhancing and optimizing what? Customer retention and loyalty. Okay. And we identify, reward, and market to the most loyal and profitable customers, evaluate targeted marketing and relationship programs. So any one of you here, I'll just take a pause. If you can share your experience, how good it was or how bad it was when some sales representative or maybe customer support dealt with you. Can anyone share your experience out of interest? Anybody is there who would like to share their experience now? It could be an experience with respect to what would have happened to your parents or somebody in your family, relatives, or your neighbors, or yourself. Anybody? If it is funny, also you can share. If it is something serious, or if it is a sort of awareness to everyone, then it's also fine. Anybody would like to share? Nobody? Nobody, students? Nobody want to reply? Okay, no chat messages also. Okay, I'll just continue from my side. The three phases of the CRM. Okay, generally there are three phases. What are those three phases? It could be read horizontally this way also, or this way also vertically. Okay, so it could be acquire, enhance, and retain. Okay, so acquire the customer, enhance the relationship with the customer, and retain those customers, right? So that is the customer life cycle. 1 minute, students. I'm having a very bad throat. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, so it could be acquire, enhance, and retain, which belongs to customer life cycle, or it could be something associated with the CRM functional solution, that is direct marketing, cross and upselling, proactive service, Salesforce automation, and customer support. Whereas the CRM integrated solution scenario is something like this, what is given in the diagram. I want quickly all of you to draw this diagram now. I'll give you exactly 2 minutes. Draw the diagram and I'll ask you to enable your camera. All of you should project the diagram. Start doing it right now. Quick. It's 12:09 in my system. 12:11, I will ask everyone to enable your camera with the diagram. Listening, students? Can anyone just give me confirmation, yes or no? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Start drawing the diagram. Put the heading as the three phases of CRM. Expand CRM. What is CRM?
Ma'am, screen is not.
There's some issue. How about now? Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Done, students? Done?
No, ma'am.
Is this okay? Completed, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then. So all of you enable your camera and show me the book.
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am.
Quick, students. I can hardly see anybody's diagram. Done, students? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I can see you now, few. Ajay, I think today this is the first class you're attending, right? Ajay Kumar Reddy. Sesha Shaili, I can see. Priyanka B, I can see. AN also. Chandrapriya. Then who else? Manasa. Others. How about others? Varun. Show the diagram, not your face. Okay, good. Pradeep Kumar, I can see. Okay, fine. That means at least you're attentive in my class. Good. Okay, you can disable your camera now. So I'll just continue. Yeah. So this is the three phases of the customer relationship management. Okay. So whatever I explained till now, everything has been depicted in the form of a diagram, and hence it forms the various or three different phases of the customer relationship management. Now, moving further, what are the benefits of the customer relationship management? Okay. So it helps in identifying and targeting the best customers, definitely. Then real-time customization and personalization of products and services, right? So based on the instant feedback or the complaint issue, the company can definitely improvise, in real time with respect to the requirements or the specifications, and in fact sometimes even personalization also, right? Of various services and the products, and it helps to track when and how a customer contacts the company, right? So some customers might always like to respond through SMS. So such customers can be categorized. Some customers, they like to share everything with the help of some evidences, like uh, the screenshots. Okay, as I had got a message, or I had received a message that so much of discount, or some additional services will be given, so they attach the screenshots and they try to communicate through mail, right? So they have to categorize such kind of customers. And similarly, some people, they regularly visit the company's website and they look for some offers, discounts, and or what are the new products which are which are available in the current market now. So those are some website customers, or who log in to the company's website portal and try to access or get more information about the products and services. So based on these categories, they can easily push the advertisement or promotional details about their products, right? So it very much helps to track when and how a customer contacts the company, and provides a consistent customer experience. Some similarly, for example, if somebody receives one advertisement mail with respect to one particular product, even through while sending the mail itself, you can the company representative or the sales representative or the customer representative can mention a word that kindly reply back, to share your experience, whether you would like to receive more mails similar to this kind, or you would not like to, or subscribe or unsubscribe button generally, right? So something of that kind. So it is only to enhance the customer experience overall, and provide superior service and customer across all customer contact points. So this is there. Okay. Next, what could be some failures with respect to customer relationship management? So business benefits of CRM are not guaranteed. Okay, that is true, because even though few customers are identified and they have put under potential customers or targeted customers, but still there could be high probability of those customers those potential customers also not purchasing or availing the services of the company or purchasing the products. So business benefit cannot be guaranteed, right? So again, it depends upon the market price of the product or the number of services rendered by the organization. So it depends. So 50% of the CRM projects did not produce the promised results. So whatever was anticipated, whatever was expected, that was not achieved, right, as a part of the desired results. So it's only 50% assurance or 50% guarantee can be given with respect to the projects which are carried out under the CRM category. So 20% damaged customer relationship. Okay, this is there. See, more and more you call, you try to send SMS, you try to dump their inboxes. Sometimes, somewhere, for everything there's a threshold limit, right? So if somebody is crossing those limits, then definitely we as human being we get a panic, we get panic a lot, right? And we generally outburst a lot as well. Okay, we shout on them or we reply to them saying that please don't send us all these mails or something. So similarly, and all these instances or circumstances leads to cut the relationship with the company or with the organization in the long run, in the future, right? So 20% damaged customer relationship, because not all fingers are same, right? So maybe for customers like the way in the how they market and how they use the innovative strategies or ideas to promote their products or services. So maybe reasons of those internal business problems are not resolved, and definitely it's a failure, right? And no participation on part of business stakeholders involved. So sometimes even the stakeholders, for any organization, the customers are the major stakeholders. Like how we call you people as stakeholder for any educational institution to run effectively, students are the stakeholders, correct? So to some extent, if we are not involving students, okay, for some or the other conversation or some improvements to be brought into the teaching learning process, we cannot get to know what problem you are facing and what solution we can provide to your problems, right? So it becomes necessary, right, so to involve those stakeholders. So if there is no participation from the stakeholders, then definitely it will lead to a failure. Moving next, first we saw the phases, three phases of CRM. Next we saw what are the benefits of CRM. Next we saw what are the failures, possible failures of CRM, and next we will see the trends in CRM. Okay, what are the trends in CRM? So the trends are operational CRM. So what is operational CRM? It supports customer interaction with greater convenience through a variety of channels. Okay, the communication channel might be different, right? Might be varying, in fact. And again, it is based on the convenience of the customer. So supports customer interaction with greater convenience through a variety of channels. Synchronizes customer interactions consistently across all channels. Okay. So if a problem is resolved, then it should be synchronized or it should be updated to each and every different department or different section. Okay. It's meaning to say that the customer problem or the issue has been addressed or resolved, right? So across the channel, the same consistent communication or information needs to be passed on and makes the company easier to do business with. Okay, so that's also important. Operational CRM is one, and next is analytical CRM. Okay, you could do a lot of analysis, with respect to the data, what is available with you. So extract in-depth customer history, preferences, and profitability from databases. You can, in fact, extract and make an analysis of only those customer uh, um, who have done a lot of purchase, in the past. So collect customer history and what were their preferences, accordingly, and how profitable those old customers are with respect to organization. That all becomes important. So allows prediction of customer value and behavior. This is again, mathematical modeling is required because you have to predict with respect to the customer value as well as the behavior, how the customer might behave. Okay, so now a lot of analysis is going on. Analytical engines are developed, in fact, mathematical models to to predict the behavior, behavior of the customer when the customer is doing online shopping or offline shopping, right? So there's so many models, in fact, right? So which predicts the behavior and allow forecast of the demand. The organization with respect to the demand what might be arriving in the future, right? So now if I have to take up the current situation, then vaccination, right? So COVID vaccination, there is a shortage in supply, right? So only now they are able to make an analysis of how many doses are required, right? So the government, the central government have promised only that maybe by August end or October end only, the desired number of vaccination will be available throughout India, right? So this prediction or the number of vaccination required, to make an analysis, it took some time, right? So it's not that easy because data collection is important. And next is health tailor information and offers to customer needs. This is also important. What is the need of the customer? So again, trends, operational is done, analytical is done, and next is collaborative CRM. So easy collaboration with the customers, suppliers, and partners. It improves efficiency and integration throughout supply chain. Greater responsiveness to customer needs through outside sourcing of products and services. Okay. And similarly, portal-based CRM provides users with tools and information that fit their needs and empowers employees to respond to customer demands more quickly. Health representatives become truly customer faced, provides instant access to all internal and external customer information. Okay, so till this point CRM is done. After this we will have enterprise resource planning. So till this point, any doubts, students? Any doubts? Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
So all of you have understood everything whatever I've explained? Hmm? Yes or no? Okay, then fine. I don't want to strain my voice a lot, my throat. Okay. Yesterday I was not able to take the class at all. Today to some extent I'm fine, but I should not again give a lot of pressure. So I'll wind up the class now. Okay. I hope you all are preparing for your IA, writing your assignments. Okay. Fine. Thank you, students.